I was alone in the middle of Tokyo. It was midnight, and my phone battery just died. I was completely trapped. In this video, we are going to find out how I got home and teach you exactly how to tell your own travel stories using the past tense. Welcome to Pocket English. To survive this lesson, we have a three-part plan. Chapter 1, the story. You'll hear the nightmare of how I mixed up the trains. Chapter 2, the grammar. I'll show you why I said I took a train and not I taked a train. Chapter 3, the rescue. We will role-play the exact conversation that saved me. Let's get into it. Mark, you were traveling in Japan recently, right? Tell me about this infamous night you got lost.
Oh, Sarah, it was truly terrifying. Everything started fine. I left the hotel early that morning, feeling adventurous. I had already visited 3 temples and thought I had mastered the subway system. I planned to meet a friend near Shinjuku Station later that evening. Shinjuku is one of the busiest stations in the world.
Immediate high stakes.
Exactly. It was around 11 p.m. when I finally got on the train. I sat down, and my mistake was thinking I only needed 2 more stops. I felt my phone battery slipping, but I didn't think it was a big deal. The train pulled into the station, and I quickly got off. But when I looked at the signs, nothing matched my map. I walked towards the exit, and that's when my phone went dark. It just died. I had no maps, no translation app, nothing. I felt a wave of panic wash over me.
That sounds absolutely hopeless. You used 4 crucial irregular verbs right there. Felt, got, sat, died. Those are the exact verbs our listeners need to master to sound natural when they tell their own travel stories. Let's stop right there. When you tell a story in English, you primarily use the past simple tense. For most verbs, the rule is straightforward. Just add ed. These are the regular verbs. Example, I walked to the store. I planned the trip.
That sounds easy enough.
But the most common, everyday verbs are the ones that break the rule, right?
Precisely. And that's where the retention challenge comes in. These are the irregular verbs. They don't follow the predictable ed rule. Their past forms are completely unique, and you just have to memorize them. Let's look at the ones from your story so far.
Okay, let's look at the first few. First, we have to go. The present form is go. The past is went. I went to the station. Never say I good. Listeners, repeat after me, clearly and slowly. Go, went. Go, went. Second, to take. Present, take. Past, took. You said, I took the wrong exit. Listeners, take, took. Take, took. Third, to see. Present, see. Past, saw. I saw the wrong sign. Listeners, see, saw. See, saw. Fourth, to find. Present, find. Past, found. I found the right platform. Listeners, find, found. Find, found. Fifth, to think. Present, think. Past, thought. I thought I was ready. Listeners, think, thought. Notice how thought has that difficult GH sound, which is almost silent. The sound is simply T. The key to memorizing these is repetition and embedding them in sentences about your life. Don't try to memorize a giant list in a book. Memorize sentences that you can use. For instance, think about breakfast this morning. Did you eat cereal? The past of eat is ate. I ate cereal. Or did you drink coffee? The past of drink is drink. I drank coffee. If you practice them in context every day, they become automatic. Now, let's drill some other common irregulars that people confuse all the time. To catch. Present, catch. Past, caught. Can you use that in a sentence, Sarah?
I caught the wrong train, but then I caught a taxi later.
Perfect. And here is one more that is crucial for travel communication. To buy. Present, buy. Past, bought. I bought a ticket.
This is so helpful. The key seems to be accepting that there's no rule and just practicing them until they sound right.
Absolutely. When you listen to native speakers, you will notice that they never stop to think about these verbs. They just flow because they are so basic. That's our goal for you too.
So, let's get back to your story. You are standing there, pitch black phone, midnight, lost in Shinjuku. What did you do?
I knew I had to speak to someone, Mark. I found a convenience store that was still open. I walked inside and I saw a young clerk who looked friendly. I realized I had to use very simple, clear English because I couldn't rely on my phone or complicated sentences.
This is our critical practice section, listeners. Even if you forget all the grammar rules, you must know these simple phrases to ask for help when traveling. Let's role play. I am the friendly clerk. You are the distressed traveler.
Okay, here I go. Excuse me, I am so sorry. I am lost. My phone is dead. I need to get back to my hotel near the Tokyo Tower.
No problem. I can help. Did you catch a taxi or did you take the train?
I took the train, but I got off at the wrong station. It was too late and I missed my stop. Can you write the name of the nearest station on paper? That's a brilliant phrase. Let me write it down for you. Here is the key phrase, listeners. Can you write it down for me? This is crucial when you are dealing with unfamiliar places and names. It's polite and practical, and you don't rely on understanding pronunciation. If you find this immediate practical help useful, please take a second right now to hit the subscribe button. We release new episodes every week to keep your English sharp and practical, focusing on real-world skills. The clerk wrote down the directions in Japanese and English, and he walked me outside to point me towards the correct line. I thanked him profusely, feeling incredibly grateful for his kindness. Finally, I made it back to my hotel at 2 a.m. I felt incredibly relieved. The kindness of strangers saved me. That is an amazing resolution, and it shows the power of knowing just a few key English phrases. The climax of your story relied entirely on knowing your irregular verbs and using those simple, clear requests. Let's quickly review the 5 most essential irregular verbs you need for any travel story. Listeners, repeat the past simple form after Sarah. See becomes saw. Take becomes took. Go becomes went. Find becomes found. Make becomes made. Fantastic work. Remember, irregularity in English can be frustrating, but the best way to master it is through storytelling. The stronger the story, the easier the verb sticks in your memory. Think about a time you got lost or a time you had a big travel fail. Use those 5 verbs and write down 2 sentences about that experience today. For example, I took the wrong bus, or I saw a beautiful place but I left my phone there. That's great homework. By attaching these tricky verbs to real emotional memories, you are creating a superhighway in your brain for automatic retrieval. Absolutely. Now you have the tools to narrate your own adventures and emergencies. If you enjoyed learning how to turn a scary travel nightmare into an English success story, please give this video a like. Liking the video helps other learners just like you discover Pocket English and turn their spare minutes into daily English wins. Thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you in the next lesson. See you next time.